Accessing files. Acknowledged.
Okay, everybody, I just got the new iPad 3G, 64 gigabytes, and I had to work today, so while everybody was getting theirs at the crack of dawn while FedEx was looking at the door, I was not. So I had to wait till all day to go ahead and get it. And I was going to pick it up tomorrow, but what ended up happening is I got out of work in time to go ahead and wrestle with FedEx in order to get it. So I want to let you know I have not gone to the Apple Store to look at these things. I've read a lot about them on the web, got a couple magazines talking about it, and kind of freaked out thinking I wasn't going to get anything. Apple shipping policies were kind of crazy. Some people said that they got theirs early and everything, and I didn't get final notification of shipping on mine until 3 o'clock or 3:05 yesterday. So I'm glad that I waited for the 3G. So you can see this is the shipping box. We'll get that out of the way and go ahead and take this. It seems to be boxed pretty well. And here's the magical device. Now, who would have believed that that's $28? But my old adage is to always make sure that I get the top of the line of a device. If I'm going to buy it, I get the top of the line for it in terms of storage. So I wanted the 64 gigabyte, and I needed the 3G. So I have a first generation iPhone, and I definitely wanted the connectivity on the run. So we'll go ahead and see what it's like here. And wow, this is really the first chance I've had to take a look at the device. Wow, that is something, huh? That's going to be really nice. For some reason, I don't know what I was expecting, but it seems to be a little heavy. What I have done is I've ordered a mirror-like finish for this protector, and I will go ahead and apply that. But so from what I understand, these things come pre-charged. But from what I understand too, they're fingerprints galore. So, but that's going to be really strange as far as all this goes. But let's go ahead and I'll point out that this is different than the Wi-Fi version, because the Wi-Fi version does not have the black band up here. So that's how you can tell on a pure visual way what the situation is. Now when you get Wi-Fi or the 3G, what you're getting also is the GPS chip. So when you do the wonderful map applications that these are famous for, that you've seen demonstrated all over the web, you'll actually see it, you know, your location will be translated from an actual GPS signal and not triangulated from Wi-Fi hotspots. So I guess I better go ahead and well, I put the power on here. There we go. The first boot up of it outside of its power up probably in the production line. So we'll see what the deal is here and see how thrilling it is. Now this has really long battery life, not as long as the Wi-Fi does, because the 3G does drain power quicker, but I'm looking forward to it. So obviously that's saying to synchronize into iTunes, but we'll see what the deal is. And I guess it's wanting me to synchronize right away versus doing anything. So, okay, that's fine. But this is the iPad, and I'm really got to go ahead and feel what it looks like in my hands and everything. So after I synchronize it and maybe put the screen on, we'll see what the deal is. And this is my cat Tani. He's here with the finishing of my unboxing, and it's very interesting. I found out what the deal was with the iPad. Because this is 3G, when you go to activate it, it was asking me to synchronize, and it does that because it treats it, due to its 3G nature, it treats it like a phone that has to be authorized because it goes over the cellular network. So what it was saying is I had to go in, and before I could do anything, is I had to go ahead and synchronize it and register it online and everything, and register it and attach it to my Apple ID. And that's why all the other unboxings for the Wi-Fi only versions, when you pulled it out, automatically, boom, it was up and running and you could go ahead and see what you were doing. Well, what I also want to tell you is I have I purchased a screen guard. So basically this is the iPad mirror screen guard, and it's very mirror finish. We'll find out how that looks on there. And I'll tell you that I have a similar thing for my iPhone. So it's very, very interesting. There's me, and you can see that it shows through very well, at least on my iPhone. So I'm interested to see how that actually ends up working on the iPad. So, but right now I'm not going to go ahead and install that. But so we'll go ahead and see what we're dealing with down here. So I'm going to go ahead and show this in a flat way. Let me move this up. And so there we go. I went ahead and synchronized some content on there. And it says edit the home screen, yada yada yada. I have some applications on here, but I was really interested in looking at iTunes. So we'll go ahead and hit iTunes, and I've got some interesting videos on there. And it's selecting my Wi-Fi network. I have MAC address restriction turned on, so nothing will happen there. Oh, let's not go to iTunes. Okay. Go ahead and do this. Okay, I want to show you some movies on here, so we will go ahead and hit that. You can see that we're doing pretty well with all these titles. I have the ubiquitous Star Trek on there, so that's very nice. We have a play button in the upper corner. Let's see how that works.
These are the voyages of the starship Enterprise.
And go ahead and
mission to explore strange new worlds.
Absolutely beautiful.
And new civilizations. Boldly go where no one has gone
So
before.
just like the iPhone. So, and I wanted to go ahead and show you that I do have something. Let's look at something here that's a classic. In this case, TheMactrix. So God only knows where this thing ended up because it was synced from my. There we go. So we'll hit that, and we'll go up to the top of the screen. There we go. Very interesting. So the typical iPhone, okay, iPad Touch way of doing things. We're back. Well, all in all, I am very thrilled by having this iPad. I want to go ahead and fill it up with my media and see what's going on. This is the iPhone application Koi Pond. So you can see it's kind of neat. Very interesting. And this will give you a look at what happens when you toggle between the iPhone size and the iPad 2X size. So, but pretty good. I'm really looking forward to doing it. I haven't registered yet for the 3G access. I'll probably do it tomorrow, since tomorrow is May 1st, and go ahead and get a whole month. See how that works out. I had like 19 updates to applications for my iPhone. I went ahead and put my MAC address for my iPad into my Apple Airport Extreme base station, and I went ahead and put the encryption code in, and so now that's working. I have no problems at all whatsoever with the Apple router, and I'm, like I said, looking forward to trying it out tomorrow on the run, so I could see what true 3G communications is like with this. So anyway, I'm interested in hitting my iFart application and some of the other ones that I have, and so it'll be very interesting. I can't wait to go ahead and give it a full shot. Anyway, leave a comment on YouTube and let me know what you think. Thanks.